If we had a female version of Brock, we could have called her Blunderbust.
No.
Isn't it Blunderbuss?
Let's not do puns.
Okay.
So last time on this, to refresh you, we beat the gargoyles.
Thank you.
To get a key, which we haven't gotten yet, but we can level up here.
Okay.
So, and we are now, we are recording this after playing the DLC. So you've seen magic a bit and stuff now.
I have.
So I have a proposal for you in regards to that. So, leveling up here, I think, unless I can find a specific weapon I want to use, my strength and dex are fine. And my vigor's okay, I can go in endurance some more, vitality. So I'm kind of at a point where I don't really necessarily have anything I have to level up. So if you wanted to see some magic, what I could do on this character is get pyromancy.
That would be an area that has been...
because we haven't done that yet on any character.
Right, I was going to say, I haven't experimented with that at all in Dark Souls, nor have I seen any of it whatsoever.
And all I need to do that is, I need attunement to do that,
yeah.
And eventually, if I want to make it more powerful, I can put, it scales off of intelligence and faith, but it's not that important.
It's mostly just attunement.
It's pretty much all attunement, yeah.
Let's go with that, because initially I wanted this character to be kind of a battle mage. But we can do pyromancy instead. That's a happy medium.
Okay.
By the way, can you go up to that statue to see how many deaths have taken place?
Yeah, sure.
Because it's been a while since we've done that.
And, let's see, I believe I can use this to get enough souls that will allow me to level up one more time. And if I hit that magic number at 10 attunement, that is going to get me one casting slot.
Cool.
Yep. So, hooray, I can use pyromancy now.
If your hair was blonde, you would look like Armoros from El Shaddai.
Armoros LP incoming.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to do that first. I'm going to equip my pyromancy flame.
Okay.
That's what it looks like. Just a burning hand.
That's really cool. You can't have it on your offhand and have a sword in the other?
You can.
Dude.
You can. It's not a good idea.
Can you have a pyromancy shield?
And I have a fireball.
Okay. That's cool.
So that's my basic spell. It's not good.
Whee!
So, for pyromancy, to upgrade it, and I was actually going to come up here anyway, I talked to her.
Oh, I'm here.
This is the woman we gave clothes to.
Right.
The only thing
I was going to say, that chick's dressed really weird.
So,
but,
to make your pyromancy better, you actually put points into your pyromancy glove. You need an item called a fire seed, and you need a few souls, and you can upgrade it like that.
You can still give her equipment.
Yeah, and she'll change again. You can buy fire seeds from her, but they're fairly costly, 8,000 souls apiece.
Right.
And you can buy some more powerful pyromancy spells from her.
Oh.
Be safe.
So, but I don't really have the souls to do any of that yet. So, for total deaths, that many.
144 million.
Yep.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That is.
And also, I want to check something. This, changed in the DLC. How this works, because this is now a generic hint thing, because that Seek the Land of an Ancient King in the Black Gulch deep below, that's where I access the DLC from.
Right,
so it's telling me where to go for the DLC. And also, we didn't notice this last time we played, but to do new thumbnails, I changed it so we don't have a helmet on. Right. So I can put a helmet on now.
Okay. Or not. You could leave the helmet off.
My Tufty helmet, my Viking helmet.
I like the mustache kind of blends with your helmet there.
That's why you made me wear this before.
Yep.
So, what do you want me to wear? Do you want me to keep this or go to something else?
Oh, that's fine. I like your garb.
Okay, fine.
That's good. So, how intricate can pyromancy become? Like, with all those spells?
There's a lot of fireballs. There's a lot of, like, giant area of effect, like, explosion things. There's some close-range stuff. You saw Jester Thomas from the DLC. He has a bunch of them.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fireball throwing and variable sizes and powers of fireballs.
Okay. Fireballs and fireball accessories.
Pretty much.
But I'm saying, like,
I got an
a
episode
high
title
level,
now.
Like at 200 level higher, somebody focused completely in pyromancy. Are they?
You pretty much can't.
Are you still pretty squishy?
Well, like what? Because pyromancy is kind of the anyway, before I go down here, I'm going to mention something. This is the reason we're here, because there's a key that I want down here that will make the final boss of this area way easier and way more cool to fight. But there's a bunch of dogs.
Is it the key to unlock his death?
No.
Okay.
It's the key to unlock the light switch.
Oh. Vorgol the Sinner. I have a feeling that's not... yeah, I was right. Whoa, Woody, careful. That is not a person. Woody? Ho 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 ho.
I knew I had time.
Well, if
that was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might notice this area is really similar, and I'm pretty sure it's purposefully similar to where you fight the Capra Demon. In Dark Souls. There, yeah. With the staircase and the dogs.
Does the boss fight take place here?
No.
Okay. Put on your gloves, son.
It's a weirdly, like, referential area to that.
So, in Dark Souls 2, obviously, the different... you can level up your proficiency in different combat styles, right? Because you have a little experience bar below your shield. Or no, that's durability.
That's durability.
Okay, never mind. I was thinking of some other game then.
That's Zelda. That's a Skyward Sword where that happens, where you have the experience bars like that, I think. No, wait, no, it's not. I'm making stuff up.
It's not.
So yeah, that guy's really easy to kill.
Yes.
Especially after the really hard DLC phantoms.
Right.
So that's why I was here, the Bastille Key. Oh, an Allstone! That's what I need for my Covenant!
Allstone!
So actually, using a bunch of bonfire ascetics here would probably be like the greatest way to level up that Covenant.
So you're gonna use some like Allstone powers?
No, don't. Stop, don't, quit puns!
Well, like, obviously the Allstone has some sort of power.
It's, you just give them to your Covenant Stone, and it makes your Covenant more better.
In what way? Isn't your Covenant make the game harder on you?
Yeah.
So you give them that, and that'll make
because you get those when you get
harder?
invaded. But you give Allstones to your Covenant Dealy Bob, and you get rewards, one of which is that thing I mentioned about, you get... fist combat becomes viable.
Right.
So, this is going to be the furthest point on where I am, Syria.
That's amazing.
So, now I am heading to go actually fight the boss of this area, which is going to be the first of the 4 great soul bosses I have to kill.
Flamberge.
Yep. It literally means flame blade.
Yes. When we are done with this playthrough, are you going to let me borrow Dark Souls 2?
Okay. Sure.
No, it's a question. Yeah, okay.
Stupid chairs. And somewhat humorously, since we have just adopted pyromancy, but this next boss, it's going to be totally pointless.
You're fighting like a lava monster?
Not a lava monster. It's kind of spoilery, so I'm not going to say what it is yet. It's because, actually, it's a spoiler for the original Dark Souls, who this boss is.
Oh. Because are you fighting the what?
Because it's a certain thing.
Abomination or something like that.
I will tell you when we get there, because it's not going to be like a visual spoiler or anything like that. But
the leaky seepage fire.
I'll just say this boss's identity is highly debated.
Okay. On
who exactly we are fighting. Because it could be one of any number of people. So, these enemies aren't fun. So, that's a little mummy guy I just killed.
Yeah.
Also, this door is funny.
Okay.
That's pretty much that. So, that was a little mummy guy, and the reason he wasn't a pain in the ass was because I knew where he was and I ran up and killed him. Before he could do what he is notable for doing. So, if we want to see what these enemies do, I'm going to kill 2 of them and leave 1 alive.
No, they blow up.
Yeah.
We've been here.
We have?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were in this area once before.
Oh, yeah.
So, I've seen this. This is old news.
So, yeah, these are the explodey guys.
In the words of G.K. Chesterton, all new news is old news happening to new people.
Don't jump, jump, jump.
Not that it matters, but... Flame on.
Yeah, they're super weak. So...
No, Woody, your fireball is really strong.
No, that's pretty weak, too.
It can be, if you believe.
Now, I think if I hit this barrel, it'll explode, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you'll hit it.
Okay, he did.
Explosions are funny.
I knew there were guys there.
Oh, got a little glitchy glitch with some barrel shrapnel kind of stuck in there.
So there's a bunch of kind of semi-secret stuff you can do here. Like, there's a bunch of hidden doorways and crap, but there's not really a lot of very good items. See, like, it's a big hidden path.
You're not
You
gonna
can go
that
do
way.
a whole thing that way, but there's nothing there
Oh.
that's, like, worthwhile. There's one shield that is semi-good, because it can reflect spells, like, but with its parry.
Uh-huh.
But it's so situational, it's not even really worth it.
What's its physical damage threshold?
Horrible.
Oh,
I think,
okay.
like, 60.
Right.
So that's where I'm going.
So go. Oh.
But this guy's trying to be all sneaky sneak.
Feels weird playing as Brock again. Like, going back and forth. Oh, look out for the archers, Brock! Come on, Staffordshire.
So, this is probably one of the most poorly designed bonfire areas in the game, if not the most poorly designed one. Because the bonfire that I'm going to is right there. Which does not seem bad yet, until I rest. And immediately those guys respawn. And as soon as I leave the bonfire, they notice I'm here.
And then you cannot access that bonfire again until...
Until you kill them.
Right.
But my goal is actually the bottom of this tower. Now I'm actually in a pretty good place to fight this boss fight. I think with my current moveset, I have a shield that does 100% physical damage, which is really important.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm just going to kind of do a clear the area run and then try to fight the boss.
Including the guys that were up on the top of the...
No, because that key I got lets me do something special. But there's also a bunch of crap I have to get out of the way.
What kind of special are we talking, Woody?
I will show you when I get there, 'cause it's kind of a cool gimmick.
Okay.
Yay, ancient elevators. Not as cool as ancient Jewish laser beams.
It's up there, though. Think about it. How would they have the technology to lower each chain at the same time, at the same rate of speed?
That would take some kind of mad genius.
People so far... They were so dumb back then, dude. Anyway. I sounded intelligent when I said that.
Now there is
Why
some...
would you drink that? Why not just use the life gem? You almost had full health.
Because life gems are permanent. Are these guys completely resistant to fire? Wow.
Yep.
Okay, well I don't actually need to kill this guy, I just wanted him to move. These guys are a real pain in the ass to fight.
They look like they're super strong.
They're like Ninja Turtle, like, villain rejects.
You're just saying that because it's taking place in the sewer.
Nope, I wanted the Sublime Bone Dust he was hiding.
Why? How could you hide dust in the water? Wow.
Yeah, there's more of them.
Oh, boy.
See, the key I got lets me do this. Which is way better than actually trying to open the main way.
Okay.
They're still coming after me, though.
Yeah, so you better get through that fog gate quickly, Lau.
I don't want to go through the fog gate yet.
Why not?
Because A, these guys won't advance beyond the bridge, so I can't just kill them now. And B, there we go. What my key allows me to do, so it allowed me to open that door. Normally you have to fight a ton of those guys and open that middle doorway, but I didn't have to do that because I have the key.
Right.
But the other thing this key lets you do is Nito.
You get to meet Nito?
Let me see. Okay, hopefully I have a Crimson Butterfly. Yes, I do. Good. Let me activate my torch. Now, normally this boss's room is pitch black, and you can't see anything in it unless you light these torches on the side.
Okay.
And as a mechanic that manifests by you can only lock onto the boss when you're within about 20 feet of it. Otherwise, you can't.
So you're saying that what that key lets do is open up these doors, and that's really neato, as in cool. You weren't referring to neato like
no.
the undead dude.
Neato as in Neato. Neato. Not Nito, as in the Lord of Death.
Right.
So it does kind of change the fight, because as I said, how that manifests as a mechanic in this fight is that you can't really, like, lock onto the boss from very far away. Like, so I'm probably going to get killed right now, but I'm going to go in and try to fight the boss.
Well, I mean, there's no
reason
for you not to. This is why you're here.
I'm kind of low on resources, but... Because the funny thing about this boss being a pseudo-spoiler, or not really a spoiler, about this boss, is that you never actually ran into the character who most people think this person is.
Oh, from Dark Souls 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, see, normally this room is completely dark, but since I've turned on the lights...
You can see!
So this fight's a lot like fighting Artorias. It's a very similar moveset.
As far as, like, the speed and power?
Yeah. And you just kind of have to be cautious, circle around.
Can you summon for this fight?
Well, I can't, because remember, I'm in Covenant of Champions. I can no longer summon.
Oh, right. But you did that to yourself.
Well, we decided to do it to make it a little more challenging. This is a cool boss fight arena. See all the writing on the floor?
I see that.
So this is the Lost Sinner.
Oh. So the writing on the floor, is that, like, used for his yearbook?
Well, first of all, her. It doesn't look like a her, but it is.
Oh, great.
But, that's implied to be of the boss's doing. Ooh.
This is the boss, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
Wow.
Yeah. Thought I was a little further away than I was. Now she's going to mix in some jumps and little tricky tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
So what set her off? The bug crawling in her eye? If that hadn't happened, you wouldn't have to fight her?
Who knows?
Yeah. Why are you fighting her?
She's here.
Oh. What do you get for killing her?
She's one of the 4 great souls that I need to open up the way further into Drangleic.
In order to undo the curse?
Yes.
Upon yourself or all of
In
humanity?
order to do something, it's kind of unclear. The Emerald Herald just kind of told me to do it, so I'm doing it.
Okay. Because you got nothing better to do. Because you're Brock, got it.
Yeah, this fight is like basic mechanics of Dark Souls 101, because pretty much winning this entire fight depends on stamina management. Stamina management and having 100% damage blocking shield.
Mm-hmm. Have you tried any pyromancy on her yet?
No, I know for a fact, though, she's super strong against it. Like, I could try, but I doubt it's going to do anything. Come on, give me an opening. Yeah, 30 damage. I'm doing quite a bit of damage per hit.
That
So.
lunge, yeah.
That's a bad move, though. I don't even know if I can block that.
I think she likes you, dude. Somebody to play with. So what's her backstory? Why is she here? What'd she do that was so bad?
You can get a lot of it from, it's the, like, armor description. She's in here of her own will.
Oh, okay.
She's punishing herself for something. Ooh, this could be bad. Ooh! Wow, I'm amazed I'm alive. Ooh, okay.
Woody?
Okay, there we go.
You got this. Oh, don't get impaled again, please. What's the matter?
Sorry, I kind of stopped talking.
Can't handle it.
I'm concentrating.
Can't handle the pressure. It's okay. See all those shackles up there, though? Isn't
Yeah.
that a little excessive? I mean, she only has 2 arms. What's the point?
Okay, see the stance she's in right now? That's a counter stance. If I hit her, she'll basically kill me. So the gimmick of this boss fight, too, is she fights differently in the dark and in the light. So if I hadn't turned on the lights, she'd have a slightly different moveset.
Would it be more aggressive, or...?
No, it's like stealth. Okay. She, like, will jump backwards into the darkness a bunch, and she uses that leaping attack a lot more, which, if you cannot lock onto her, is really hard to track. Yeah, like, imagine that if you couldn't lock on.
Like, can you actually, like, not see her at all?
You can, and you can lock onto her, but only from about, like, 10 feet away.
Yeah.
So, you can actually summon a Lucatiel for this fight. And one of the big strategies for this boss fight is to wear an item called the Red Eye Ring, which aggroes enemies at you.
Right.
And you wear the Red Eye Ring and summon Lucatiel, and the boss won't attack her, almost ever. And you can just defend the whole time.
But does Lucatiel deal
and then
enough
she'll
damage?
then she'll attack and deal. It takes a bit longer, but...
But if you're actually really horrible at the game, that might be a good
But
idea.
it's like, it's a good, it's a pretty good that's actually a good strategy for a lot of bosses, where you can get NPC summons. Oh wow, I am out of Estus.
Well, you're almost done with this fight anyway, so... One more hit.
There we go.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Wow, I'm actually really surprised I got that on my first try.
Embrace the Great Soul, Woody.
I have embraced the Great Soul. Like the Souls series? Well, we have a lot of Souls-related content here on Video Attack. We have an ongoing crit play for Dark Souls 2, which is basically like a really, really long review discussing the positives and negatives of Dark Souls 2 along with Kai. We've also got a full Let's Play for the original Dark Souls, where Chicho goes into the game blind and uses my advice to get through the game. As a result of that, we've got plenty of death montages of every single death that Chicho had to suffer throughout the game.